It's a high-altitude game for us today. Welcome to Empower Field at Mile High Stadium in Denver. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Denver. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Up to the races. Middle of the field. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up 6-0 here in the first. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing. To kick off for the Broncos.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First out of the game for James Cook. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. James Cook, the intended target, so it'll be 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Allen fires out wide, complete. We'll muster a little down to the 30. Time enough to stop that play with Jahdae Barron. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Motion. Joe. Captain.
Opening play, and Bo will throw. He finds Ingram, looking downfield here. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. More slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Captain.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. On the move, headed right. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Captain, bombers.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Going out to try his goodbye lots. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Bringing from the gun, it's Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's good for the Bills. 1st down.
Offense up to the line fast. The start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Josh Allen, the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense in a hurry up here.
and 10 at the 37.
Nix with it on first. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's down the inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll throw again. Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Once more, it's Nix. That one's complete, right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. All the way left side. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Nix to throw again. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Williams. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. High percentage look for him here from the left half. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Fits it through the middle. does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills reduce the lead to just 4. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hold on a sec. Bombers. 8, motion.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Absolutely fires this one right side. They connect on the deep shot. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Not quite sure what the thinking is here. They've brought out the kicking team from the right hash. This is going to be a 51-yarder.
Kick, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now run by Cook. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Holding by his back, Cook. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. First down, ball at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he gets him around 6 there. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw now, Allen. It is back complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Bills who have first and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Again, it's Cook. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First down, Bills.
First and 10 now from the 30. Allen fires out wide, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They'll run it with Cook. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Another one for Cook. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
First down throw for Allen. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills tie it just before halftime.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Throwing on first down, Nix. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Allen. Connects on the crosser. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dive play straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
QB keeps the 2nd down option. Here's the 1st carry for LaQuint Allen. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
3rd down and 4.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. They pitch it to him. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's now 2nd down.
Nix holds on to it. And not going to get him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on third down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Had some room to work, and he took advantage, given 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Pitch out to Allen. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gain of 6. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and got at the lead.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Broncos 33.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Finds him over the middle. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
9 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Ooh, almost a throw to Costin. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
To throw again, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line first.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Half 85, half 85. Alert!
3rd and long, it's Allen. Complete out to the right. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
It's a gain of 18.
Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
A gain of 18 on the
They just get the play off.
first down goal.
Running in the red zone. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So we're through 3 here. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They did it! He made the interception! Terry Johnson has it. And the Bills have some new life in the 4th.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Alert!
Now Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills first down.
Alert! Half 85, half 85.
Here's Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
56, 56. Stop. Middle.
Throwing here, Allen. He's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Five wide. Hey, hold. Alert!
Allen on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Allen now on 1st down. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Again, Allen to the air. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
He'll throw it. Got a man. It's not. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they force this 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jahdae Barron has it. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. He goes to the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 42-yard line.
Bombers. Captain.
Out of the gun, it's Knicks. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Knicks quick out wide, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos leading by 5. They're set up at the 35 now. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Right, and Ingram makes the grab. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
14 yards.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Left side now, caught by Sutton. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the 1st down, and that should just about button up this victory.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So it's a win for the Broncos. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.